Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Obole Jirika. I am an expert business consultant and a financial analyst. I'm also a financial transaction advisor, and I have done a couple of deals both as a banker and as a consultant, deals that are worth millions of dollars. And over the years, I have seen that people have created some pitch deck, what a very wonderful pitch deck. I have created some myself, I have vetted some, and in this video, I want to show you how to create a pitch deck. I have done a couple in the past. I'm very sorry that the design that you're going to be seeing is very plain. You can make yours better. However, the purpose of this content is to teach you how to develop an investor worthy pitch deck so that you will be able to land that deal for your business. If you've not already, do well to subscribe to this channel. Please like, share. Remember, once again, my name is Obole Jirika. Now let's get down to it. Okay, without any further ado, let us go straight to the business of the day, creating an investor ready pitch deck, strategies for success. Now, before we carry on, let us first understand that there are very different reasons for creating pitch deck. But for now, we're going to be looking at the one for investor pitch deck. Sometimes it's a product pitch deck, sometimes it's a marketing pitch deck. Product pitch deck are usually used for maybe a new market entrance or for shareholders in the company. You want to introduce a new product to them, you have to pitch that product and tell them why it is better than other products and also quantify your reasons. So now let us move ahead to this. Now we have 14 slides, so it's going to probably be a quick one. Creating an investor-ready pitch deck is crucial for attracting funding. This presentation will explore effective strategies to craft a compelling deck that resonates with potential investors and highlights your business' unique proposition. Now, for a pitch deck, basically pitch deck, you are trying to sell something to somebody. Usually, you want to close the deal. Maybe you want to get the person's money to invest in your company, or you want a form of a loan, or even an equity funding round. So basically, this is one of the things that you have to create. It's usually like a summary of your business plan, what you intend to do in maybe 10 to 20 slides. Some people can take as much as 23 slides. It depends on your target audience. However, the main purpose of a pitch deck is to let them know your business's unique value or proposition. Now, the first thing you have to know your audience in the sense that what kind of investor is this? Is it an angel investor? Is it a Series A investor, etc.? For angel investors, you are mostly pitching ideas. So you better know how to structure your idea in such a way that they would be very ready to accept your idea. So you have to know your audience, which is key to your pitch. If it's a bank, what bank? If it's a person, what kind of person is the person? What generation is the person? Does the person know some pitch deck? The person might want to see a lot of design. Some pitch deck, the person just wants to see straight to the point. Now, you see, research potential investors to understand their interest and investment criteria. Some investors usually prefer to see numbers. Some investors prefer to see your marketing strategy. It usually depends. So, pitch deck is usually fluid. It is not something that is stagnant. It's supposed to resonate with the person you are sending it to. You're supposed to know the person's interest and investment criteria. In fact, some investors even have their own table of contents for a pitch deck. So you can ask them if there is no way you can research on them to know what they want. You can ask them, what do you want to see on this pitch deck? They will tell you. And then you put it on the pitch deck and you give it to them. This ensures the presentation addresses their concerns and highlights what matters most to them. It is about them, not about you. It's about them because you want to woo them. What will woo one investor might not necessarily be what will woo another investor. Being in the banking sector, I understood that different banks have different credit criteria. Some banks will want to see your 12-month statement. Some banks will want to see your financial projections. Some banks will want to base your payments on the projections. Some bank will want to base your payments on already existing cash flow. So it depends on which bank, which investment bank, which infrastructure bank, or which type of investor you are looking out for. Now, a strong narrative captives your audience. Structure your pitch to tell a story that includes your mission, your vision, and problem you want to solve. This emotion can significantly increase your investors' interest. Now, sometimes I see some investors just, some businesses just go straight to writing their mission, vision, and value system of the company, which is nice for many investors just want to go straight to the point. However, I see that these days, so many investors are emotional. That's the truth. Many investors invest with emotions. Some of them, you might look at the see and you ask yourself, where is the logic in this investment? There is almost none. We have to play their game. There's a quote that says that if the bird has learned how to fly without perching, then the hunter would have to learn how to shoot without stopping. You're the hunter. All right, let's go. Clearly define the market opportunity your business addresses. Use data to illustrate the market size, growth potential, and target demographics. Investors need to see the viability of your business in the marketplace. See, aside maybe if you're already pushed to market, they need to be able to understand that you have customers that are willing to buy. Maybe customer product fit, customer market fit. You have to prove it to investors. Now, these two things are very different, and there is no time for me to explain it here. Customer market fits, product market fit, and the product customer fit very different. So you have to be able to prove that these two things are there either through a means of a survey, a means of previous papers that have been written in the past, a means of competitors that have done market surveys and analysis, etc. Or even a means of demand and supply. Maybe your country imports a lot of a particular product and you want to start making that product in your country. You know that that product is definitely going to be viable because people, as much as possible, economists really don't like importing except it's just cheaper to import. But aside that, provided that it's not cheaper to import, I mean, why not buy from the local, which can be a form of a market opportunity that you can show to the investors for them to buy into what you are selling them through your pitch deck. Now, detail your business model on how you plan to generate revenue. Let it be as clear and as straight to the point as possible. I want to sell this, I want to get this. I want to sell this through maybe freemium model, premium model, subscription model. Make sure it is as clear as possible in such a way that you can use it to develop financial models, right? Make sure it's as clear as possible. Clearly explain pricing strategies, sales channel, and customer acquisition. This information is vital for investors to assess the sustainability of your business. Now, again, your pitch deck should be in a PowerPoint presentation like this. However, the same way I am detailing things out like this, is the same way you detail this out on a pitch deck. Make sure it is straight to the point, please. Straight to the point. You should tell them how you want to price, how much you want to sell for, why do you want to sell for that price, your sales channel, and then your customer acquisition um, process, right? All right, let's carry on. Now you have to present your team. You know, some of the biggest investors I have seen will readily invest in the management team in the company, even more than how sellable the business of the company is. Let me give you an instance with Elon Musk, for instance. We see that he is doing some things with Neuralink, SpaceX, Tesla, and the boring company. I think there's a company that drills hole in the ground. I've forgotten the name. And then we see how he has performed with all of these companies, even with X.com, even with formerly known Twitter, right? And then even with PayPal, we see that there's a very serious consistency. So if he comes up today to say he wants to start creating pens, expense, for instance. Even without a business model or even without a pitch deck, because it is him, people will readily invest in that company because they know that, I mean, this guy executes. So, as much as possible in your company, try to have people that people will want to readily invest in. It might be a mentor, it might be maybe the person just be a board member, a board of directors, something. Investors invest in people as much as ideas. Showcase your team skills, experience, and achievements. Highlighting a well rounded team can significantly enhance investors' confidence in your business. Your financial projections. Provide clear and realistic financial projections. Include financial revenue forecasts, expense estimates, and key financial metrics. This transparency helps investors understand your business's financial health and potential return on investments. You want to be very truthful with this one, and you should also try to make sure that your financial projections do not look like just one ladder that is going like this, right? You should be able to capture your operations. When are you looking at investing? In how many years time are you looking at making another big investment? What is your depreciation schedule? So you have to be able to let them know and see that you are being truthful and that you understand your operations, because your financial projection actually does tell how well you understand your business operations and also how well you understand your business model, that's your revenue model. Now, in your pitch deck as well, you need to address risk and challenges, because every business definitely have risk, except although I know that there are a few businesses that are almost zero risk because almost all the risk have been mitigated. Yeah, I've seen a couple. Trust me, I've seen a couple. Acknowledge potential risks and challenges your business may face. Presenting a proactive approach to risk management demonstrates your preparedness and builds trust with investors, showing that you are aware and ready to tackle obstacles. This also tells them that you have foresight into what you are doing, really. Creating a visual impact. Use visual effects to enhance your pitch. You see the way this presentation so far is. It should not be like this. It should not be like this. It should be more attractive. Your pitch deck should be more attractive. It should use colors. It should use pictures. It should use graphs to be able to point out things without putting them in words. And then it should use bullet points so that you should be straight to the point instead of just giving stories, 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 stories. Yeah, we know that there was a time when we said give stories in your mission vision statement. Well, you really don't need stories everywhere. Maybe just one or two places and that's it. A visually appealing tech can help maintain audience engagement and make complex information more digestible. Practice is essential for a successful pitch. Rehearse your presentation multiple times to ensure a confident delivery. Pay attention to your pacing, tone, and body language, as these elements can significantly impact investors' perception. Now, you see the way I'm talking right here, right? You should be able to calm down. Let the investors hear you properly. Let your tone be filled with a lot of finesse and steeze. And let them see calmness. And then let them know that you are not in a hurry to take their money. Or let them have that perception. They are not in a hurry to take their money in such a way that they will be on the edge to give it to you. And they will feel that, oh, if I don't give this person this money, somebody else will. So be confident, be bold. Look into their eyes and tell them what is going on. If you're not yet confident, practice. Sit in front of a friend, let them judge you, and let them be brutally honest. Right? If possible, your best friends. The brutally honest ones, please. Not the one that will clap for you to your grave. Yeah, there are friends like that that will probably never tell anything bad about you. Be careful of them. So be with brutally honest friends and ask them for their very honest opinion. Prepare for question and answer sessions by anticipating potential questions, addressing concerns, and providing clear answers can reinforce investors' confidence in your business. This interaction is an opportunity to further showcase your expertise. As I said, be calm. If somebody asks you a question that you do not understand, you can open the answer session by, oh, thank you for this question. You see, that thank you for this question. I'm going to answer this question by, you see, you give yourself like 4, 5, 7 seconds to think to think through the answer, so that you don't just vomit the answers just like that. if you hurry to give answers, you will most likely make mistakes. Yeah, you will most likely make mistakes. Conclusion and key takeaways. In the conclusion, creating an investor ready pitch deck requires a strategic approach. Focus on your audience, tell a compelling story, usually at the beginning and then usually at the end, more like an epilogue and a prologue, and present clear data. By following these strategies, you can significantly enhance your chances of securing investments. Yeah, and please dress properly, shave if possible, line your beards, look posh, look tush. Yeah. Okay, so I believe this is where we would call it a day. Thank you for listening to my very long or somehow short, boring presentation about creating pitch deck and securing investments, because I see that many people really, really want to secure investment for their company, either through debt or equity or a combination of blended financing. Different options they are there. So I believe I will keep my email address in this video, in the comments or in the description side, so that if you have any further question or if you want to consult me, you can easily email me. I believe I should be able to respond to you as quickly as possible, so that we can make your business grow. Also, you can look at my Upwork. There I have some pitch deck I have done, so that you can look at them and probably download them. Just look at my Upwork profile, it is there. So you can also download the pitch deck for your own consumption. Again, I am Allwell Ihejirika. I am creating valuable content for you. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much. God bless you.